I never thought a simple school pickup line would change my entire life. Hey everyone, if you're watching this, pull up a chair because today I'm sharing the most raw, heart-wrenching, and ultimately beautiful story of my life, the one where I fell completely in love with a single dad, only for his precious daughter to look me in the eyes and ask a question that left me speechless. If you've ever loved someone with everything you have but wondered if you were enough, this one's for you. Stick around till the end because the lesson here might just heal something in your own heart. And if it touches you even a little, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world and helps me keep sharing stories like this. My name is Sarah, and 3 years ago, I was the kind of woman who thought she had her life perfectly mapped out. At 28, I taught second grade at Willow Creek Elementary, surrounded by crayons, laughter, and tiny humans who reminded me daily why I chose this path. I'd had a few relationships that fizzled out, not because they were bad, but because something was always missing. That deep, soul-stirring connection. I told myself I was fine being independent. I had my cozy apartment filled with books, my weekend hikes, and a circle of friends who kept me laughing. But deep down, I longed for a family of my own. It started on a rainy Tuesday afternoon. I was on dismissal duty, holding an umbrella over a cluster of kids waiting for their parents. That's when I first saw him, Alex. Tall, with broad shoulders that looked like they carried the weight of the world, dark hair tousled by the wind, and kind brown eyes that scanned the crowd with quiet intensity. He was holding a small sign with his daughter's name, Lily. She was one of my students, a quiet, imaginative girl with curly auburn hair and a smile that could light up the stormiest day. But there was a sadness in her eyes sometimes, a hesitation when other kids talked about their moms. "Hi, Miss Sarah," Lily said softly as she ran to me, her rain boots splashing. "Daddy's here." Alex approached, his gaze meeting mine for the first time. "Thanks for waiting with her. Traffic was a nightmare." His voice was warm, steady, like an anchor in the downpour. There was something about the way he looked at Lily, like she was his entire universe, that made my heart skip. We chatted briefly about her latest drawing project, a family portrait with a big empty space where a mom should be. I didn't pry. As a teacher, I'd learned some stories weren't mine to ask about. Over the next few weeks, Alex became a regular in my afternoons. He'd linger a little longer, asking about Lily's progress, sharing small updates about his work as a contractor. He built beautiful things, homes, decks, lives pieced back together. One day, he brought me coffee, black with a splash of vanilla, exactly how I liked it, though I'd never told him. Lily mentioned it, he admitted with a shy grin. That small gesture cracked open something in me. Our first real conversation happened at the school fair. Lily dragged him to my booth for face painting. As I painted a butterfly on her cheek, Alex watched us, his expression soft. Later, while Lily played nearby, he opened up. "It's just us two," he said quietly. "My wife, Mia, she passed away 2 years ago in a car accident. Drunk driver. Lily was only 5. His voice caught, but he held it together. "I never thought I'd even look at anyone else. But watching you with her, you're different, Sarah." Tears welled in my eyes, not just for his loss, but for the vulnerability he showed. We exchanged numbers that day. Our first date was simple, pizza at a local spot, followed by a walk in the park where Lily joined us for ice cream. She held my hand tentatively at first, then tighter. "Miss Sarah, do you like stars?" she asked, pointing at the sky. I did. We talked about constellations, and for the first time in years, Alex laughed freely. Falling in love with Alex felt like coming home to a place I didn't know I needed. He was patient, thoughtful, the kind of man who remembered my favorite flowers weren't roses but wild daisies. We'd steal moments after Lily went to bed, late-night talks on his porch, his arm around me as we watched fireflies. He made me feel seen, cherished. And Lily, oh, Lily wormed her way straight into my soul. We'd bake cookies together on weekends, read stories where I did all the silly voices, and she'd curl up against me during movies, whispering secrets about her dreams of becoming an artist like her mom. But it wasn't all sunshine. Alex carried grief like a shadow. Some nights, he'd wake from nightmares, reaching for a ghost. "I feel guilty," he'd confess. "Like I'm betraying Mia by being happy." I'd hold him, whispering that love doesn't divide, it multiplies. My own challenges surfaced too. I'd always wanted children, but a medical diagnosis in my early 20s left me uncertain about fertility. I hadn't told Alex yet, afraid it would change how he saw our future. What if he needed more kids? What if I couldn't give Lily siblings? The relationship deepened over months. I moved from casual dinners to becoming part of their routine. Lily started calling me Sarah instead of Miss, and we'd have sleepovers where she'd paint my nails and tell me about the heaven pictures she drew for her mommy. Alex proposed one quiet evening in their backyard, string lights twinkling, Lily holding a sign that read, "Will you be part of our family?" I said yes through happy tears. It felt perfect. Healing. Then came the question that changed everything. It was a crisp autumn Saturday, about 6 months after the proposal. We just finished a family hike, leaves crunching underfoot, Lily skipping ahead with a basket of collected acorns. Back at their house, the one Alex had built with his own hands after Mia's death, we settled on the couch for hot cocoa. Lily was quieter than usual, twisting her mug in her small hands. Alex had stepped out to take a work call, leaving us alone. "Sarah?" Lily's voice was barely above a whisper. Her big eyes, so much like her father's, locked onto mine with an intensity no 8-year-old should possess. "If you marry Daddy, will you promise to never leave me? Like Mommy did?" The words hit me like a physical blow. I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. Promise? Forever? In that moment, every fear I'd buried crashed over me, the fragility of life, my own health uncertainties, the terror of failing this little girl who had already lost so much. How could I promise something no one could truly guarantee? Tears blurred my vision. Lily waited, hopeful yet scared, and I froze. I pulled her into a hug instead, stroking her curls. "Oh sweetheart," I managed, my voice cracking. "I love you so much." But I hadn't answered. Not really. That night, after tucking Lily in, Alex found me on the porch, staring at the stars we'd once admired together. "She told me what she asked," he said gently, sitting beside me. "Sarah, talk to me." I poured it all out, the infertility fears, the weight of stepping into Mia's shoes, the paralyzing thought that one day I might break Lily's heart too. Alex listened, then shared his own raw truth. "I can't promise nothing bad will happen. Life took Mia from us. But I choose you every day. We build this together, one imperfect moment at a time." The weeks that followed were the hardest. I pulled back slightly, terrified of hurting them. Lily drew more pictures, ones with me in them, but with question marks over my face. Alex gave me space but reminded me daily through texts, "You're already her mom in every way that matters." I sought counseling, alone at first, then with Alex. We visited Mia's grave together, Lily placing flowers while I whispered silent promises to the woman who'd given them life. It was healing in ways I didn't expect. Challenges mounted. There was the holiday season, Lily's first without her mom, where she had a meltdown seeing families with 2 parents. I held her through it, singing the lullabies she'd taught me. Alex faced a big work project that meant long hours, testing our communication. My own family was skeptical at first, a single dad with baggage? But they fell for Lily quickly. The biggest hurdle was my health scare, a doctor's appointment confirming potential complications if we tried for more children. I cried in the car afterward, but drove straight to them. "I might not be able to give you a baby," I told Alex. He kissed my forehead. "We already have our miracle." Resolution came on Lily's 9th birthday. We'd planned a small party with balloons and her favorite unicorn cake. As she blew out the candles, she looked at me and said softly, "My wish already came true. You're here." In that moment, I knelt down, taking her hands. "Lily, I can't promise nothing bad will ever happen. No one can. But I promise to love you and your daddy with my whole heart every single day we're given. I'll be here through the laughs and the hard days. You're my daughter, in every way that counts." Her arms flew around my neck. "I knew you'd stay," she whispered. We got married the following spring in a backyard ceremony filled with wildflowers, close friends, and Lily as our flower girl. She walked down the aisle scattering petals, her smile radiant. Alex and I exchanged vows that honored the past while embracing the future. "You taught me love doesn't end," he said. "It grows." Life since then hasn't been flawless. We've had arguments, tough days where grief resurfaces, and medical hurdles we've faced as a team. But we've built something real. Lily's artwork now fills our home, pictures of the three of us, sometimes four, with an angel watching over. She's thriving in school, more confident, talking openly about her mom. Alex and I renewed our commitment to therapy and date nights. And yes, we even explored fostering or adoption paths, keeping our family dreams alive in new ways. Looking back, that question Lily asked wasn't a barrier, it was an invitation. An invitation to confront my fears, to choose love despite the unknowns, to step fully into the beautiful, messy role of mother and wife. It taught me that family isn't about perfection or guarantees. It's about showing up, healing together, and finding joy in the ordinary moments, bedtime stories, kitchen dances, quiet hugs after bad days. If you're out there watching and you've been hurt by loss, or scared to love again, or wondering if you're enough for someone else's child, know this, you are. Love isn't about filling voids perfectly, it's about lighting up the spaces where light can reach. Take the risk. Have the hard conversations. Build your own version of forever, one honest day at a time. Thank you for letting me share my heart with you today. If this story resonated, please like the video, it really helps, and subscribe for more real-life tales of love, resilience, and growth. Drop a comment below, what's a question or moment that changed your perspective on love? I read every single one. Until next time, hold your people close. Life is precious. This is Sarah, signing off with a full heart.